We may have to swap out mics. So let's go ahead and introduce our panelists, all right? Our first panelist is from KISS 1019 in New Bern, North Carolina. He goes by the name of Ski Money. Y'all put your hands together for the homie Ski Money. Our next panelist is from 1045 in Fayetteville, North Carolina. He goes by the name of Big Lean. Y'all give it up for the homie Big Lean. Our next panelist is from 102 Jams in Greensboro. And he goes by the name of Big Mo. Y'all give it up for the homie Big Mo. Our next panelist is a core DJ, and he has been putting in work in the streets for quite some time, all right? He's from Fayetteville, also the 910 area. He goes by the name of DJ Ijita. Y'all give it up for the homie Ijita. All right. Our next panelist is the head of the Coalition DJs. All of the Coalition DJs, not just one area, but all of them. He goes by the name of DJ Big X. Y'all give it up for the homie DJ Big X. And last but not least, this young man, almost, in so many ways, made $1 million off of Chuck T mixtapes, man. He used to bootleg my stuff, man, so much. He used to bootleg my stuff so much. But but he's an overall good man, good fella. And he helps artists get their music in the right places to the right people. Not just independent artists, but major labels as well. He's worked with South Coast Music Group, and he's worked with Def Jam. He goes by the name of Kazar. Y'all give it up for the homie Kazar. All right, hold on, let me see if we can get this mic together. Don't worry, we're gonna share mics, all right? We're gonna share mics. Let me see if that will work. You got that one? Let me see. Nope, that don't work. Y'all cut y'all mics on. Let's see what we got.
Check.
Y'all work with us. Y'all work with us. Y'all work with us. Y'all work with us, please. All right, so if you haven't noticed, this panel is filled with DJs and people who work with DJs on a regular basis. And not just DJs, but program directors. These are the people who call the shots, all right? This whole panel is filled with shot callers. These are the people who you need to talk to when it is time to get your music on the radio or out to radio DJs, all right? We good to go? Check. Everybody good? You good? Perfect. All right, Miss Good News. So I'm gonna let you fire away, all right? First 3 questions are on you.
Check.
Okay, so the first question would be, working at the radio, people ask all the time, how do we go about getting a record on the radio and getting it broke, getting it not even broke, but heard? How do we get our music on the radio? When is the appropriate time? So it's kind of like a 2-part question. Big Mo, we'll start with you.
Check. What's up, y'all? Again, I'm Big Mo from 102 Jams, and to answer your question, I rely on my DJs and basically social media, TikTok. Matter of fact, we're playing a record from this lady. Her name is Sha from the Tray. And the reason that we're playing it is because it's going viral with mad celebrities and artists saying the little slang that she says. So hopefully, that could translate onto the radio. So it's one thing, we have a music meeting every Monday morning, and I've never gone to the music meeting like, well, I'm gonna act today. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always know because I have my DJs, I have Shazam, I have the DJs telling me what's popping in the clubs, what's in the streets, and of course what's going viral. So that's what gets me to realize, to figure out what to play on the radio that week, because that's what people talk about. My job is to play the most popular song that's popping right now, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to go #1 in the ratings, so I gotta play the most popular music. Now, if your joint's popping in the streets, your joint's popping with the DJs, and they're telling me, yo, Mo, you need to look out for this cat, we're gonna go in and play it right then and there. We start off at nighttime rotation, and we start Shazam and start making a little noise, we move it up a rotation. And that's how I add my music to get on the radio.
Gotcha. Big Lean, what about you? Because your station is
Mike.
independent, correct?
Absolutely.
All right, so your process is a little different. So tell us your process whenever it comes to getting music on your station, because you are an independent radio station.
Absolutely. I go by the name of Big Liam. I'm the program director for 104.5. We are independently black owned. You know, it's a huge thing for our market. I am the brand manager of the entire organization. So, you know, it's like a one-stop shop when you deal with me. A lot of people don't know across the state that I do a lot with the music in my market. So I'm boots on the ground, I'm in the clubs, I'm in the studios, and I listen. And just like Big Mo said, it's a research thing for me. But in my community, since we're small and we're connected, you know, you can touch me. You know, I'm at the clubs. So if I like your music and I see it's researching, or I see, you know, how it's trending in the community, then I'm gonna play it. You know what I mean? I'm a day one homie. A lot of people know me from doing radio for years. I've been doing radio for 16 years now. It's extremely simple to reach out to me. The biggest thing for my station is the integrity behind the artist who solicits their music to me. You know what I mean? I do kind of, you know, pay attention to that and, you know, double down on that.
Gotcha. All right, so my next question is for DJ Big X. All right, so Big X, you run a DJ coalition. You are like a one-stop shop whenever it comes to getting your music out there, whether it be the streets, whether it be radio, whether it be satellite radio, et cetera, et cetera. So, as an independent artist, if I want to come see Big X so that I can get my music out to the coalition DJs, what are the first 3 steps I need to take?
The first 3 steps I think you need to take is first, if you're in the studio, get your music mixed and mastered. I think that's the most important part of it, is before you bring your music to a DJ, make sure it's up to quality so that when he does play it, the highs are right, the lows are what they're supposed to be. That's a lot of DJs don't play the record because once they hear it in the headphones, they're like, I can't play this. The second part about it is get the record registered. Even though you're starting at the process of getting
registered where?
You want to get your record registered on Mediabase, BDS, and you can. And these things are free. You can go online and type them into Google, and you can research registering your record with Mediabase, and also registering your record with BDS.
Hold on, and why should I get it registered with Mediabase and BDS?
The reason why you would get your record registered with Mediabase and BDS because they dictate, they give a detection of when your record is played on the radio. A lot of times your record can be played on TV, radio, different places that is being played throughout the stratosphere of records being played is going to be detected. Without it being registered, it won't be detected. So you're really just pushing a record to go nowhere if you don't have it registered. The third thing I would do is build a network of DJs in your market. Like if you got DJs out here, that's one of the main things how we built coalition DJs. Every coalition DJ that I built with the purpose of DJs actually building relationships with the artists in their own backyard. That's what we did in Atlanta. That's why you seen every artist come out of Atlanta, because we didn't go and get artists out of Carolinas, Florida, Alabama. It wasn't anything prejudiced. It's because they were all in our backyard. So when we get ready to do events, we get ready to do things, we can come and share that experience with you guys. You guys are the reason why we're putting on the event, so that you can get you can get the showcase, you can be seen, and people will know who you are because you're in our backyard. That's why with Coalition Carolina and Fleet DJs, I always tell them, man, there's so many artists in Carolina. I love the Carolinas. And I think you heard me say it on the interview I did with Big Walk Dog. I think a lot of y'all don't know, this is the market. If it makes it out of Atlanta, it's gonna make it everywhere. So this is a very important market.
Gotcha. So, Jeter, you were with the core DJs. I want to pose the same question to you as an independent artist. If I want to get my music pushed by the core DJs, which is the biggest DJ coalition in the world, what are the first 3 things that I need to do?
Like X said, make sure that it's registered first and foremost. I'm gonna rewind it. Make sure it's mixed and mastered correctly. Make sure it's registered. And make sure it's starting to build some traction in your local market first. You know what I mean? Like, because DJs talk. So if you are in, say, Raleigh, North Carolina, and you come up to me in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and say, I got a hot record, and it's bubbling in Raleigh, North Carolina, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call my Raleigh, North Carolina DJs. And I'm like, yo, you heard this record? And then after I do that, then I'm gonna check the media base. I'm gonna check the SoundScan, I'm gonna check Shazam, all of that. Just to make sure that what you are telling me is true. And then from that, then I'm gonna take the record and I'm gonna blast it to my DJs. And once I blast it to my DJs within the core DJs, if they're feeling it, and if Tony Neal, who is the CEO of the core DJs, is feeling it, then you're gonna get some traction from the core DJs.
Gotcha. All right, that's good news.
Okay, so the next question, we'll start with Ski Money, I believe, right? The next question would be, what is the appropriate approach when it comes to talking to programmers of the radio station and the DJs? What is the appropriate approach to get connected with them and build that relationship?
How y'all doing? I go by the name of Infamous Ski Money, 119 Kiss FM, 17 years in radio, 100,000 watt media-based station. And I would say basically the approach would just be regular networking. But what would be better, I do a lot of showcases myself, and I got my own music festival and events like this right here. If you get on the stage and you do a great job, people like myself, program directors like Lane, Big Mo, Jeter, Carolina X, Kazar, we're gonna approach you and we're gonna say, hey, I'm fucking with that record. I like that record. But that's only first, that's the first step. That's me approaching you, and that's me telling you that I like the record. So now, once I get to you and I start networking with you and I start conversing with you, now I'm looking at your character. And after that, I'm gonna go home and be like, damn, I like the record. On top of that, I fuck with his character. Him or her.
What kind of character?
Just being passionate about your music, being genuine. I'm an energetic person. Just us clicking, just clicking.
Right.
Because you can't force it. So that's step 2. So step 1 is about me introducing myself to you. Step 2, about me actually rocking with you. And after that, I'll be coming to you myself. I do a lot of showcases myself, so I'm gonna be watching who's working. Who's actually not only, because they say they might know Ski Money as, oh, that's that dude right there. Or are you just only networking with Ski Money because he's that dude, or are you networking with all the DJs in the building? Everybody's going, I wasn't always Ski Money. I was always a grinder, and I was always somebody who was trying to take my career to the next level. So I'm looking for people who work in that room, like today. I know Chuck T told y'all to take y'all seats, but in a minute, y'all gonna have to start networking and working this room. So I'm looking for people like that, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta build your relationship with everybody, be genuine, not come to us, because of course, we know your motive. If you meet us, you'll be like, hey, I'm pretty sure y'all want y'all record played on the radio. But if I meet you, and I wanna pursue the same thing, I think that's real big. So just getting out here and just network with everybody, being real genuine, and that's how you can connect with me.
Hey, so can I elaborate on that a little bit?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Also, one thing that I pay attention to is, like, artists always come to us wanting us to play their records, get their records on radio. But how many artists are supporting the DJs in their local market?
That's right, because I come on every Saturday at 7 o'clock. You can just be reposting that, yo, Ski Money coming on.
That's it.
That says a lot.
A quick repost. When that DJ that you're trying to pursue post a flyer for a club he's going to be at, or are you calling into that DJ when he's at the radio station spinning? Like, that goes a long way, because not only are you supporting that DJ and pushing that DJ out to your audience, you're also showing that DJ that you genuinely want to rock with that DJ.
Definitely. All right, so speaking of building relationships with DJs, Kazar, you are the perfect person for my next question. So, a lot of independent artists come to you to bridge the gap between them and DJs. They say, I don't really want to do the work myself, or I may not be a people person. So they approach you. Whenever you start working with artists, what are some of the things that you look for that says, yes, I'm gonna accept, but outside of money, what are some of the things you look for that makes you say, yes, I'm gonna work with this artist, I'm gonna help them push their record to the DJs and the radio stations, I'm gonna put their posters out, their flyers out. You know, y'all don't let the wheelchair fool y'all. This dude used to have the entire club parking lot filled with flyers, all right? When they talk about work, this man worked. But what are some of the things that you look for before you accept a client who may want to employ you to help them push their records?
Hi, my name is Kazar. I'm South Coast Marketing, Def Jam. Those is like my main accounts. But I work for all the labels, whichever one, independent contractor. But to answer that question, Chuck, definitely first thing is I need to hear the music because they don't want to work no trash. And I'm just gonna keep it 100 with them so I don't have to waste any time.
So what makes it not trash? What's the difference, or how do you differentiate yourself between what's trash and what's not?
Well, you also have to look at the artists, how they put their project together, what it sounds like, and I'm also, you know, not just gonna go off of my experience. I'm gonna take it to my DJs, and I'm gonna be like, yo, I need your ear, and you know, come on, let me see what you're talking about, you know, and then I go back to them and see what type of team that they have. You know, most artists think that you can do everything by themselves. They want to ask you questions and then they want to Google everything else, and it's just not that simple. There's a lot more components to it, and I'm one part of the puzzle. Like every guy on here is just one part of the puzzle, and you have to put all those pieces together to make that happen. You know, and you got to be serious. You can't be an artist that just want to be dope in their own neighborhood, and then it's like, oh, I'm hood famous, and then it's like, if you're gonna do this, you got to really do it and think more than just your market. You got to think international. You got to think really outside the box. And I'm gonna tell you, definitely gonna need a team. You're gonna need a budget. You're gonna need all that good stuff.
All right, so when we talking budget, this is a question that I ask every music industry night. All right, we gonna see if we can get an answer when it comes to a budget. What do you feel like is a good budget for an independent artist to start out with if I want to work a record? If I come to you, what do you say out the gate? All right, this is how much you gonna need, bro.
Well, it all depends, again, back to their team. What work did they put on, and everything that these guys right here were saying about Shazam and how they, you know, put their project up and the information behind it. It's all details on what work they put in, and it's just gonna go from there. I don't even want to give out a number.
Gotcha, okay. Now look, I knew that's where this was going because he didn't say anything. Look, we had the homie Craig up here last music industry night, and he did the same thing. Big X, if I want to come to the coalition DJs, and I say, Big X, I want to work with y'all. You've already said the record is cool. You listen to the record, you say, all right, this is something we can work with. How much do I just need to get started? Like just to sit down, like, what, you know, I ain't got a lot, but what do I need just to get started?
To get started for me, I would say, depending on the market that you're trying to get started in.
Just regional. Say I want to do regional. I want to do Southeast.
So if you want to do Southeast, that means you're doing more than one city. So I'm gonna say you would at least have to start with at least from 15 to 20,000.
Got you. All right, that's a solid number.
And I want to say that that's being reasonable depending on the record. You get what I'm saying? That's just depending on the record. But being honest, when I'm sitting there talking, when we're talking about a budget, a lot of people are looking for budgets, and I just want to ask everybody in the crowd a question real quick. How many of you guys in here that are rappers that have businesses that have LLCs? How many of y'all are actively using those LLCs and using your business credit? Key thing right here, your business credit is the budget you're looking for. Your LLC that you're using right now, that is your business credit. That is your budget. That is what you need to get started. Everybody in here has an LLC. So that LLC gives you a right to have business credit. And that business credit, they give you double, sometimes triple, sometimes quadruple the amount you would get on your personal credit. So from this point right here, if you take this lesson, look at what you need from your business side, because you are a business now having an LLC. Use that LLC to get you the budget money that you need to get started. That way it doesn't matter what the amount is, you'll have what it takes to get it started.
All right.
Good. That was good, DJ Chuck T. Look, y'all, I'm Ms. Good News. That's MZGOODNEWZ with WLJZ 107.1 FM. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. Bring your music to us because we can play it. We are a recording station, which means you get paid to be played, and some of y'all getting played for free. So don't do that to yourself. Make sure y'all get with me. But look, I'm gonna let everybody on the panel again. Let them know where they can find you, and we'll start over here on this side. Okay?
Let them know where they can find you at, and then give us.
Oh yeah, and give us one person, one artist we should be looking out for right now that y'all already done your research about and y'all pushing right now. And we'll start to that end right here and take it all the way from.
All right, Kazar, you first.
I don't even want to do no favoritism on it.
All right, just give us your info.
Nah. Look, if you need to get with me and you really trying to plug in, you gonna find me. I'm in the streets. I like you gonna find me, but I just said, you know, that's just what it is, you know.
He likes to be a man of mystery.
Well, listen, I'm not a man of mystery. Take your phone out right now. Follow me. I need the followers. So follow me at DJ Big X ATL. That's on Instagram. You can also follow me at Coalition DJs ATL on Instagram. And we also have a DJ conference coming up in January where we're letting all the DJs come in for free. Artists, you can come perform. We did a beautiful conference last year in Atlanta. You can come out for us, but it's really for DJs. But we're letting the artists play a part. We do our 15th year anniversary is coming up in January as well. So make sure y'all look out for that. Follow me, stay in contact with me. We got a lot going on. I'll be here for a minute, so if you want to touch bases with me, you're welcome to, all right?
All right.
All right. As far as my social media, lock me in. It's Core DJ. That's CORE DJ Ike Gita. That's IKEGDA. And we also got a conference coming up with the Core DJs next weekend in Miami. It's going to be big. It's our 34th conference. So if you don't know, make sure you log into www.coredjs.com and try to come down and be a part of that. And once again, that is at Core DJ Ike Gita, CORE DJ IKEGDA. Holla at me.
All right, you go ahead when you pass. Which way? It doesn't matter. Big Mo, go ahead.
All right, so first of all, the DJs, what they said is 100% accurate. That's exactly what you have to do. You need to plug in with these guys before you even come to me. I'm gonna go ahead and just tell y'all, even though I am the brand manager, I'm also the music director, I'm the promotions director. I'm doing everything at 102 Jams because after COVID, there was nothing, they fired everybody. I had no other choice. You know what I'm saying? So I have to do all three jobs. So if you send me your music, I may not get a chance to listen to it ASAP, but I'm going to give you my Instagram anyway, at BIGMO102. And like these gentlemen said, we definitely have a 102 Jams music conference coming up in April. We also have, I'm bringing back Super Jam, and that's with all the top artists in the country.
Hey,
They're
Mo.
going to come to the Greensboro Coliseum to make it happen.
Hey Mo, quick question. Do you have a certain day of the week that you listen to music?
Anytime. It could be any day. It used to be only like Thursdays, but now that my schedules got so hectic, when I get it, I get a chance to listen to it, that's when I do it.
Okay, bet.
You know what I mean? But I want all y'all to keep grinding, keep doing your thing. Remember, I am the last person you need to talk to. The DJs are the most important people that you need to get your music to. All right?
Check. And I'm gonna second that with Big Mo. We do have a lot of DJs at 104.5. The mix squad is huge. My mix squad, if you tap in with me at Big Leem, that's BIGGLEEM on everything. If you're on IG, it's Big Leem on IG. If you're on Gmail, it's Big Leem on Gmail. So if you want to send me your record directly, you can. And if you want my number, I do the most dangerous thing for everybody up here. I'm gonna give you my number directly because I work with everybody directly. So if it's serious, and that's the reason why I don't carry business cards, is because a lot of times I'll pass these business cards out and it becomes an expense that, you know, gets thrown away. So if you're serious about it, take my number. It's 910-985-0182. And I listen to music every week. I'm up at 4 a.m. I do the morning show, just like Big Mo said, when COVID hit. Us program directors have to do everything, so we do everything, including cleaning the bathrooms. Yeah. So tap in with me, that's Big Leem on everything, BIGGLEEM on everything, and the number is 910-985-0182. Chip.
Alright. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at Ski Money, SKEEMONEE. If y'all want to attend any of my showcases, if y'all want to attend my next music festival, which is next year, April 15th, the North County Fairgrounds. That's the 3rd annual. It's a big music conference, big media room, outdoor concert for the independent artists. I would definitely advise y'all come out to that. Once again, that's April the 15th, the North County Fairgrounds. If y'all trying to even get on my mix show, make sure you just reach out to me or attend some of my events. Once again, follow me at Ski Money, SKEEMONEE. Chuck T, I appreciate you having me, bro.
All right, so again, Ms. Good News, MZGOODNEWZ, Ms. Good News, and I am also, Mick Mo, I can attest to that too. You know, I started doing one thing as a radio personality, but now I program the show, I program different shows. We have events at Livingstone College, HBCU, homecoming, and we're starting to do more events, you know, and just follow me. That's it, follow me, and I appreciate you, DJ Chuck T.
All right, y'all give it up for our panelists. Y'all give it up for our panelists. All right, back to the feature live band. Give me something, just give me a little something. Give me a little something, man. Let's see what you got. All right?